can just see the spire from the Metro Global building behind me in BGC. It looks farther than it is, but even when here in like residential rural Makati, which is really just over the Kalayaan line from BGC, it's pretty easy to find your way back. Just follow that.
Looking towards Bonifacio Global City from the Makati border along the Pasig River. In the distance you can see Laguna Lake with Taguig spanning Bicutan and Parañaque. Across the Pasig River is Ortigas along neighboring Mandaluyong.
Makati Amphitheater here in the Makati Garden Park. It's down by the Pasig River. I was hoping to be able to come down here and fly today, but the guard said they're burning bodies because of COVID. So I'm not quite sure exactly what that meant or what type of bodies, but apparently the park is closed today because they are burning bodies. That's all I need to know, right? Yeah, look at this spot. It's a beautiful place to fly the drone from, right along the Pasig River. And down there, maybe at 800 meters, where they're building a bridge.
The construction of the Makati Ortigas Bridge is nearing completion. It should relieve a lot of the congestion along the bridge that you can see in the background, the EDSA bridge that leads into Mandaluyong. One of the distinct elements of all the cities in the metro are the colorful residential houses. Some of them are so cool with their open garden, roof decks, patios, and portico areas. The sheer size of Metro Manila can make it easy to forget you are on a tropical island. But the sunsets on Luzon can be just as amazing as those on the beaches in Visayas. The sprawl of the metro is so immense that skyscrapers stretch across the horizon and appear as if they are urbanized mountain ranges in the distance as far as the eye can see. The Makati Skyline, with the two tallest buildings, the Gramercy and the Trump Tower, rising out of the central Poblacion area.
I'm walking back from flying the drone here in Makati. The path has taken a precarious turn. It just doesn't look as creepy and scary and dirty on the camera as it is in real life. Behind me you can see the lights. It's Uptown Mall. And then right here on the other side of Kalayaan, the creepy passageway. Coming back a little late. Curfew has been extended from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I was out flying today trying to catch that sunset. It's rainy and cooling down mercifully, thank God. And very eerie to be in BGC at night, again, considering the curfew's extended and it's just so empty. That sky got crazy super gray. The wind really picked up here. I think it's going to be a big storm tonight. Philippines. I love it. It's not an N95 mask. It's a Japanese KN95 mask. At least it advises that it is not for use in a non-sterile environment. It looks like masks are becoming more available here in the Philippines. You can get them in the mall, you can get them at 7-Eleven. The problem is that the masks they're selling are designed to be used in a sterile environment. And obviously, this doesn't qualify, despite the fact that it's like spick and span in here, man. They're cleaning the heck out of this place and wiping it down and spraying it down and social ambassadoring it, you know, like there's no tomorrow. We got waved at by a social ambassador today. He waved his social distancing sign at us. We were violating protocols by canoodling in the mall like criminals. Fucking ridiculous. There you have your social ambassador, hard at work. As we're standing here, he looks up and does the separate motion with his hands. No. So despite the fact that there's a million condos here, all those condos are empty. They're still under construction. No one lives there. You might think that it looks like this place would be really crowded, but I have to say one of the benefits, one of the blessings, one of the great things about being in BGC for the lockdown is that you still had the ability to get out and walk around. Now, granted, at some time you may have only been able to go out and walk around with a quarantine pass by yourself, but you still have the liberty to do that, and you got to do it in a city that is remarkably clean, right? There's no pollution, there's no crowds, there's no palenques. Not that I don't like walking in palenques. You had to be locked down somewhere in Manila. BGC is probably the best place to be, and that's something to be thankful for. That being said, it is time to take a walk, considering it's such a beautiful, sunny, breezy, windy day here in the Metro. It's pretty cool. The BGC wants to promote biking as a form of transportation and or commuting, right? Eco-friendly and of course cheap. So they are supporting that by putting up these biking lanes all over BGC. Now that's a lot of biking lane partition traffic cone devices. I mean, a lot. And they look pretty darn new to me. I don't know if these were recent expenditures, they were budgeted to do this, if this came out of a COVID budget. Not that it's really my place to speculate or care. I just think about these things, because whenever I see stuff implemented, I just wonder about the financial, economic, political, all the considerations that go into making choices about how we live in our society. Interesting. But all that aside, BGC is a very safe biking zone.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more content from Manila, Philippines.